Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Untold Stories number 5, Calamity Canyon by renderXR. Today I would like to look for a dungeon number 2. It is the case that we have already beaten dungeon number 1, which is over the hill over that way, and we have found dungeon number 3, which is basically going to be climbing this thing, I believe. But I don't know where dungeon number 2 is, and if I had to guess, there's kind of like a train thing over back in this corner, and I haven't gone up that way before, and I would guess that dungeon 2 is going to be between dungeon number 1 and dungeon number 3. So that is where I'm headed to start things off for today. This is the inventory that I have on me, and yeah, here's the train tracks. That might be part of dungeon 3 as well, I'm not sure. Although there was an entrance to dungeon 3 like way over there, so I think the dungeon 2 might be related to the train tracks here. Oh, and there's train tracks here even. All right, I had never seen any of this before, and that is an obvious trap. Let's see. How do we want to attempt to disarm this trap? First off, given what I know about some of Render's previous traps now, I think I have more information to work with. Let's assume that sand is going to fall. Okay. I see. That's the same trap that he used in, I think it was the second area in Myriad Caves, where you were first outside and you could see all of the awesome colored stuff in the sky. And you would think with that aurora, like I think the name of the area maybe had aurora in it, but I can't remember what the name of the area was, but it had pretty much this exact same creeper trap. And so I've added a little bit of light over there. We'll come back and see what's in that chest. This is very near the entrance of the map. Like the starting island is just over there. And so my expectation is that the loot will not be that good. There could be guys falling on our head over here. And, all right, the baby zombie is always a little bit of an annoyance. And so I think I'll use this strategy where we pillar up 2 blocks. And then deal with him as well as this zombie who will deal extra damage and is carrying an iron sword. I did see one of these zombies a few episodes ago and he actually dropped the iron sword. But since then I've managed to find iron swords once or twice in boxes as well. So the idea of getting loot off of this guy is not as exciting as it was before, but the baby zombie dropped a hook. Once again, I am thwarted by the fact that I no longer have an anvil. Flame. I could put that on a bow. All right. Yeah, I think dungeon number 2 is going to be around here somewhere. Let's follow the train tracks to start, and we'll go up higher later. And let's just hope nothing falls on our heads in the interim. And I have lots of torches, and so I don't mind spending them a bit. And, all right, let's kind of back up and turn around. So I think most of that is dungeon 3 up there. The train entrance over there could go somewhere, and the train tracks here could lead somewhere. And I'm choosing to leave a bit of light kind of behind me so that I have kind of an easier path of retreat across the train tracks. But so far, this area, there are not many natural spawns, perhaps because so much of it is dark. And don't see anything that looks like a dungeon over here. Let's go. There's probably going to be a spawner on top of this thing would be my guess. Oh, and there is a structure right there. There's some kind of old falling apart house or something. It's not that bright in my room, but despite that, I sometimes still have a lot of trouble seeing darkened things in the distance. Okay, apparently I was wrong about this containing a spawner. Lots of pillars. Okay, let's check out this house. Okay, zombie coming off the roof. That's fine. One zombie is not enough of a threat to scare me away just yet. Spider spawner there. Creepers up here. And there is a staircase. Alright. I managed to move through a lot of that pretty swiftly. There still could be guys falling on my head over here. Knocking that guy down there was actually a good idea. So let's do more of that. I know there's a zombie right here, but I think he didn't see me for whatever reason. Probably because he's a dummy. How does it feel to be a dummy villager zombie who's on fire and walking very slowly? Because that's how zombies behave. Okay. Let's not get too cocky too early in the episode. That usually spells disaster. Okay, what do we have in here? I don't think it could be a trap. Nice! Fire protection 2 leggings. That is nice. All of these things are nice. Okay, I want all of that. I'd actually taken off my previous fire protection leggings as well as my fire protection boots because they were getting worn down, and so now I have this, and so I'm going to put that back on because in this map it seems like having some fire protection is generally a good thing. And I'm probably still spawning spiders from the level below, so let's be wary of that, but I do want to get up on the roof first, and actually it's probably a better idea if I want to get up on the roof. Kind of to do it from my own surprise angle over here. I don't hear any footsteps, so I think we're safe. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything up here. We'll add a little bit of light, feel good about it, and take this opportunity to look around and see if we see any high spots that have... Okay, I just heard kind of a normal cave noise. High spots that have any lighting cues. Okay, I didn't see much upstairs, so I'm going to head back down to the level where I knocked some creepers, and I'm still spawning some spiders, probably. Actually, I'm not sure that I'm actually still spawning anymore. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. You seem to be confused by the light, so we'll go ahead and do that. Finish you off, perhaps. And was there anything back here? I think this is just the space between the edge of the house. Yeah. Alright, so other than the bookshelves, there might not be anything else of interest inside there. Alright, but we got a little bit of loot. That is one other place explored. And even though my inventory is relatively full, let's keep trying to push this way just to explore a little bit more of what's on the map. Okay, I just saw a zombie spawn right there. Oh, there's iron. Hello. Okay, I have to wonder if there's going to be more than just a zombie spawner guarding that iron. So let's attempt to be on higher alert. But I'm trying to light this area up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, there was a falling trap again with the creepers. Okay. What set that off? Did I place a torch and cause an update there? Or... I didn't see any Endermen around. I can't think of anything else that would cause a block update. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what set that off there. So that has me a little bit puzzled. But we got lucky. And yeah, so I presume there's a creeper spawner down in the pit that fell through with the light gray concrete powder or whatever this is, which I believe obeys gravity, like gravel. And there's the zombie spawner that we can see right there. That was kind of on the surface level, and I think those are the only two spawners that we'll have to worry about. And, I'm going to try to see if I can use a creeper to blow up one or both of those spawners. Like so. It did not work. Brian used creeper explosion. It's not super effective. Okay, so in that case, let's get some light there to make it less likely that we spawn a ton of mobs. While I come from over here. Oh, there's multiple spawners down there. Okay, hello. Let's then try this. I wonder, if there's another way that I can do this. Well, let's do that at least. Yeah, okay, for a small amount of iron, that is rather heavily defended. So it might be the case that my best strategy is just to put a bit of light down and come back. It's already the case that, yeah, my cup runneth over. There's a nice piece of bread, which I would like to pick up, and I don't have the inventory space to do it. So let's try this. Let's drop off that block. Let's run back and grab the bread. Yoink. And I will come back to the iron in a minute. Alright, I just dropped off some stuff in a safe chest over here. we can come back to the first creeper trap, which just has the one creeper spawner, and could still be a trap, like when I break that. Okay, I guess it's not. I don't think there's any other trap here. But yeah, it could be the case that after I break the creeper spawner, like the sand falls and updates something a second time, and I could imagine Render doing that like later in the map or something. One piece of gunpowder. Okay, so that's the first, I don't know, joke trap chest, something that we've seen in the map. Basically the stick. It's the equivalent of the East Common of Legendary by Vex, where you get a stick. All right. So I'm going to put these things away, and let's go back to the iron area now. Okay, and we're going to take a risk and see if we can rush in here, assuming that there aren't any creepers right at the moment. I don't see any creepers right at the moment. And I might have actually picked up some iron ore, so that's great. Yeah, a lot of spawners there, and they're not completely lit up because the zombie just spawned, but that's because the zombie spawner was higher than the creeper spawner. But I think that's sufficiently lit up that I'll be able to deal with it in the future. I'm not going to worry about grabbing the iron right now because there's nothing I particularly want to make out of iron, and so I will know that it's there, as well as potentially a place if I wanted to make like an experience farm. Like, there's a lot of mob spawners there, so that could work. Instead, ooh, okay, I might have found the entrance to Dungeon 2. Make sure no one's falling on our head. Dungeon 2, Dread Alley. Okay. Let's at least peek our head in here. I'm not sure that I want to start the dungeon right... Well, I guess I've got most of the inventory I'd be using for starting the dungeon right now. Yeah, I think we could go ahead and try to start it. Sure, why not? Hello, creeper. Hello, creeper spawner that I didn't originally see. Yeah, sure. Great. Creeper spawner destroyed. That is a very typical render-style spawner, which is basically bring you around a corner and have you looking in one direction and have just around the corner in the opposite direction where you don't immediately notice it be the place to hide the spawner in a little monster closet. There is a lot of lava here. If I fall into the lava, I do have lots of blocks on the bar, and I do have some fire protection. So, and I don't see any skeletons, and we might still be in an area of the map where skeletons aren't going to spawn naturally anyway. So I'm going to choose to be not too worried about it. Okay, but we do have more monster spawners here. It seems like that's just zombies, and the other guy was a natural spawn, I think. So we'll do this. I just want to back up and see if there's anything higher up on that. Doesn't look like there is. There's a zombie on a pillar over there. Okay. And I might start running out of torches if I am using them very quickly here. Okay, I'm going to put light there as well, just to make it unlikely that a creeper might be a natural spawn in that location in the future. Okay, and we definitely heard that, so we will get rid of you. Okay, and there's another one. So, were they just natural spawns, or is there a spawner that I failed to see? It is called Dread Alley. Let me back up and try to take a look. Okay, I'm atop this pillar at the end of the bridge, and I see 1, 2, 3 creepers who are presumably natural spawns. We've just like spawned on the side of the canyon here. And so I think that's just going to be like an existential threat of the terrain, as opposed to specific spawners that Render has put in an intentional attempt to kill us. And so basically it's the terrain of this area. If a creeper does fall on me and blow up, I run the risk of dying both due to the explosion damage as well as being knocked into the lava. And so I don't know that there's a good way to deal with that other than possibly doing something like this, where I have just kind of like some little ledges where I can go and run back to that I can stand underneath, which may or may not be a good idea. And then I need to make sure the ledges are also sufficiently lit that the creepers aren't spawning on my own ledges now, too. Alright, that did not work. Yeah, you're just going to blow up if I'm not careful. Also, if you would, yeah, like to burn to death, that would be terrific. So, yeah, I don't know what to think about this area. It's just going to be super dangerous, I think, is the long and the short of it. We can make it slightly less dangerous by making the bridge a little bit wider and using Brian's usual strategy, which is to take things slowly. And so we'll do a bit of that. Okay, once the spider is gone, I'm less worried about knockback. Zombies move slowly. Still could be guys falling on my head up here, and I need to make sure that I know what I'm kind of backing up into at every stage of the game. Let's go ahead and eat one of our mushroom stews. Yeah, I'm going through food. Well, I've got plenty of mushrooms in my inventory. I forgot about that. So I can always craft more mushroom stews. Let's do that and see if the spider is chasing me. He is. Okay, spider. Come right here. Okay, placing one block like that was a very good way to get him hung up. And I still have enough blocks that I feel good about that. So let's try to advance. Okay, there's another... Oh, okay, and now we got skeletons for the first time. So we have ranged attacks that may potentially knock us off. The skeleton may have fallen in the lava. I didn't get a good look, and it never occurred to me that there might be a spawner or something around that corner. But I don't see one. Oh boy. Alright, this is the first area that's going to feel stressful, somewhat similarly to the previous map that I'd played. And I'm still not sure... Might be on that side is where the spider spawner was. So let's not worry about the skeleton for the moment. Yes. It's two zombie spawners, actually. And, okay, I hear him. That's fine. And this is relatively well defended where I'm at right now, and so I don't mind doing this. Was I in range of... Yes, I did spawn another skeleton, so that's a bummer. Can I see the skeleton from here? Yes, just barely. And I believe he got knocked off. And sure, let's go ahead and start taking advantage of the fact that I'm carrying around mushrooms that I've been kind of slowly gathering over the last however long. Few episodes. And do that. And then come over here and be upset about him, but do that. And then come back. So with that one torch there... Okay, another zombie just fell off the top of this thing. So now I have to wonder if there might be a zombie spawner up there. Verticality. I think in general, if you want to make difficult terrain, places where there are ledges above you, just kind of like ravines in normal Minecraft when you're down caving, are one of the most dangerous places, as well as places where you can fall and either die of fall damage, or die from falling into lava, or what have you. I do think there's probably a spawner up here somewhere. Oops, okay, careful. Oh, that skeleton is on a ledge right there. He's not dead. Okay, good to know. And I see, the zombie I heard was on a ledge right there. But this area seems safe. Okay, and looking ahead... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything too out of the ordinary coming up ahead. Alright, so I just gotta power through it. Now that skeleton down there is a problem. So let's get rid of him. Okay, now he's gone. And then let's make that nice and extra wide as we come over here and do this. Okay, and I see the creeper over there. I don't think the creeper can get me from there. But I feel very nervous, as you can tell. Okay, that creeper can get to me. That one can't. He doesn't have kind of a path to get here. And these zombies can just be knocked off individually into the lava or down below somewhere where they're not going to be able to climb back up here anyway. And the one creeper I can probably just blow up. Oops, gosh darn it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another mushroom stew. Try to keep our health up throughout all of this. Oh, he can walk up here. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, crap. I really love these knockback weapons. They are super great. Especially, I hadn't thought about it. I guess knockback in an area like this effectively kind of lets you use the disadvantages that I was just talking about in the terrain to your advantage. In that you can knock monsters into the same holes that are a threat to you. And so that is both satisfying and fair. Oh, gosh! Okay, I apparently looked at an Enderman. I do have a place back here that is only too high that I can probably dodge the Enderman. I don't know when or where or how I looked at him. And I'm going to dig farther into the corner. Yeah, because I figured he could hit me. Okay, but I think we'll be safe now. And so let's go ahead and do this. And did I guess I put my sword away. So I guess we'll use our sharpness axe. And see what we get from the Enderman, an Ender Pearl, and some experience bottles. Okay, well at least that makes it feel kind of like slightly worth it. And I think I'll just use this to... Oops, I want that. Gimme, gimme. I use this to heal up. Yeah, in the darkness, sometimes I don't realize when I move my mouse cursor over an Enderman because they're dark and it's dark and I don't see it. But obviously that is a threat. I'm running low on torches. And so we'll advance a little bit farther, but then I think I'm going to have to go back and restock somewhere. I also think that to mitigate risk of future Enderman threats like that one, it could be a good idea. Yeah, I just saw you come down the mountain. To give myself another little hidey hole over on this side. Oops, hello. And just add a little bit more light up there to make it easier for me to see when various monsters are going to be sneaking up like that. Oops. But I want to do something like that. Okay, you're still not dead. You're coming from the other way. You seem to have gotten lost, so we'll focus on you. You're still alive down there somewhere, though. Okay, but you are not. We'll do that, and I think I've already got a torch right there. Yeah, okay. So, that is kind of safe. And, yeah, then over here, got some light over there already. Okay, something just spawned here, I think, below me. What was it, though? Maybe I just saw some smoke from my own torch. And I don't see any spawners here. And I guess the path is going this way. I can't see it very well right now. This area makes me scared. Want to make sure I have lots of light all around, and I've waited enough time to feel reasonably confident that there isn't a spawner inside that pole somewhere. And... okay, we have a zombie sneaking up, so let's not let him sneak. Did he fall? I think he fell down there because he's a dummy. Okay. I see you, creeper. Oh boy. I can't wait to see, like... I don't think Later Night Gamer plays any more Minecraft maps. Okay, I definitely saw something spawn right there. So there's a creeper spawner on the other side of this pillar. Yeah, TJ the Obscure, or Ty Plays Games, or some of these guys who play lots of CTM maps and who are very fast and good. Yeah, I will be interested to see how quickly they get through this area compared to how slowly I am doing it. Where is... I was reasonably certain I saw evidence of a spawner right here. Now I'm not so sure. Did I just see my own torch? I really thought I saw a creeper spawn right around that corner. Gonna drive myself crazy here. Oh gosh, hey, guess what? I found the creeper spawner. If I dug one more block, I would have seen it. Okay, well, it's good to know that I was not making things up in that instance. And it was in fact there. Okay, it's stairs and it's getting narrower, and I don't like it. I'm gonna put some light up and then just take a look at what we're looking at. I see, and then we're gonna come back over this way. There's a spider on there right now, and there's some kind of spawner up there that I wouldn't be surprised if it were skeletons. I'm gonna take out the spider. Like that. You just saw him fall and die. Only got 17 torches, so I think I'm about to back up. But let's go ahead and try to advance a little bit more. Okay, I hear a zombie somewhere to my left, and I'm not sure exactly where he was. Oh, and there's another crazy cave noise. And, oh, there was a creeper there, too. Okay. Yikes. Creeper, where did you come from? There's 2 of them and a zombie. So I think probably somewhere up there. The zombie just pushed one of them off. Okay, I'm getting low enough on torches, and this area is getting scary enough that I think that we have made some good progress. We found the location of dungeon number 2, and progressed a bit of the ways into it to get a feel for what it's going to be like. This is a place where if I had a water bucket, I would feel a whole lot more confident to move more quickly. And I don't remember if I read it somewhere or if it was implied in one of the journal entries somewhere, but I have the impression that there will be water on this map. And so I think what I would like to do is go back and do some more exploring and see if we can come back here after we have some water, which may be a little bit cheesing it, but I think it'll go, I don't know, faster mostly if I have the water bucket, and I think it'll be more enjoyable to watch in that instance as well. So that is my current plan. That's still so fun. Like, I'm not going to get tired of that, I don't think. Remote detonation of creepers like that is just good stuff. Do I want to... Do I want to try to turn any of this into a farm? There's a chance. It's a lot of spawners. It's a good location. It's not too far from the monument. I should leave those spawners there just in case I decide I want to do something with it. I did hear the witch behind me, but I don't really care that much. I should be able to outrun her. Okay, I'm going to bring some stuff back to the monument and figure out what else we want to do in this episode. After a bit of an inventory refresh, I think I would like to inspect these train tracks. That one I think is going to lead to dungeon number 3 over that way, but I wonder over this way if it goes like into a tunnel on the side of the mountain. I can't really tell from here. And I could imagine wanting to get up and down from here a few times, and so I think I'm going to build an actual staircase. Okay, so I made a zigzaggy staircase up to the railway up here. And at least in this section, it seems rather quiet. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go that way just yet, so let's go this way and see if there's anything to find. I presume the shadows here are just because of the clouds that are above us. And it looks like there's a very flat area right there. I guess that might just be part of the natural terrain. It doesn't have to be something, yeah, like right there as well. It looks like... Is that a chest in here? There's a light source. And there's creepers. So that's a good sign. Render bothers putting creepers here. They're probably guarding something. So that makes me even more curious to know what. Let's try not to have them explode this beautiful bridge. Alright, great. So, creeper spawner on the left, creeper spawner on the right. Something else somewhere else. Looks like it's all safe. I don't need 2 creeper spawners. I have more creeper spawners in other locations. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these. And find out what we've won. Could be a trap. Just in case it's a trap. Let's just make it that much easier to get out of. Oh, it's an emerald. Ah, okay. That's a good location for an emerald. Cool. And I think we found 3 emeralds so far. I don't remember. I have to bring this back home. I'm doing pretty good on coal right now, so I won't bother farming up any of that coal. And I guess while we're up here, I might as well take the train tracks this way and see if my original hypothesis, namely that... Let's put a torch right there. This was going to go over towards the entrance of Dungeon 3 was correct. I saw the monsters spawning to my left, but I think we can ignore them. Train tracks are becoming more broken over here. And now they've whittled away to nothing. Okay. Dangerous spot where there could be monsters falling from above. But if I did blow up, I think I would be okay. Like, I'd be able to regain my stuff, probably. think I just heard another crazy cave noise. Okay, there's a creeper. Yep, that was definitely a crazy cave noise. And it could just be that I haven't played much 112, and I know there'd been a bug for a long time that the cave noises didn't play properly. And so it might just be that all the various noises I've heard are just Minecraft being Minecraft, and that bug has finally been fixed so that cave noises play. Yeah, okay. This does indeed lead to the entrance of the other dungeon. Okay, great. That's what I thought. I don't immediately see a whole lot else here. There's some kind of... That's probably part of dungeon number 3. I don't remember what the title of dungeon 3 was right now. Something like a towering ascent or something was vaguely how I remembered it. I think... actually, there's going to be zombies around that corner as well. Thought that that was going to be a safe place to hide and go collect some blocks, but I won't worry about it. Instead, I will take my staircase, and we'll head back down. And yeah, let me check on the time for the episode. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end things. We're up to 3 emeralds, and we found Dungeon 2, which was one of my goals for the day, so I feel like we're making progress. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more of Calamity Canyon. Bye-bye.